I'm Kiki Wolfkill, executive producer at 343.
What's it like for you personally to come to a show like Comic-Con and interact with the fans?
You know, Comic-Con is particularly fun because you're kind of coming off the heels of E3, which is, you know, sort of a big retail and press event and such an important event. And then you come here and it's the vibe is just really different. And for me, I kind of love being able to hear sort of directly from the fans. And frankly, you just kind of see a level of passion that you don't get to see every day. It's a whole different level of stress. You know, you do a panel and it's not about, you know, kind of failing in an interview. It's about disappointing like fans who came there to see you. And so that's a little bit stressful, but it's amazing.
What do you like about the access? People asking you questions, whether it's at a panel or coming here, and getting that kind of feedback. Like, is there anything in particular people have been asking you at this Comic-Con?
I love the direct access, right? I mean, we get a lot of feedback via our forums or, you know, the gaming sites, and to actually have people asking questions and be able to talk to them and sort of kind of see how your responses are going over is actually really valuable. And so I love the direct response. We had a panel this morning, we had the Nightfall panel, where we revealed sort of a first look of Nightfall and a lot of new information, and people were really excited. And you know, as a content creator, it's really validating. It doesn't validate everything, but at least kind of gives you a little bit of momentum and energy to sort of take back into the process and keep going.
What do you guys feel like you learned from Forward Unto Dawn that you're applying to Nightfall?
You know, with Forward Unto Dawn, which you know, I think we're all incredibly proud of, we kind of dipped our toe in a few different things. I mean, beyond sort of the digital series, we really started to experiment with the idea of a crossover character, the idea of telling sort of this complementary story to the game experience. And I think it gave us the comfort to sort of take that further. So, you know, with Nightfall, we're focused on this character of Locke, who's a playable character in Halo 5. And so that connection is really much more direct, and it's a much more sort of meaty character. And for us, it was a chance to really dig into that character and let the audience dig into the character and sort of the journey that he was on, so that when you start Halo 5, you kind of have a level of investment already, and you also sort of understand where he came from to get to where he is, as opposed to just starting cold. And I think, you know, as Forward Unto Dawn was a little bit of an experiment, this will be sort of the next step in that experiment. But, you know, we're really intrigued with how we tell these complementary stories and how they can make the experiences together a little more meaningful.
What did having a bigger budget for this series open up for you guys?
We definitely, you know, I would say that the budget wasn't much bigger. That said, you know, we did learn a lot from Forward Unto Dawn, and I think we were able to stretch our dollar a little bit more, and also figure out how we really wanted to prioritize. And for us, it was really important that the scope and scale of the production feel bigger, but also sort of the complexity of the story and the depth of the story and you know, the connection you were able to make with the characters. We wanted that to feel deeper as well. So, you know, we really focused on those elements. And it feels like those are starting to come through with what you see on screen.